Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Our makeup tutorial today is featuring Essence Cosmetics. Now, as you may know, for the year 2022, I have been focused almost exclusively on drugstore products. I honestly have been so excited and thrilled by the products I've found, the quality, the affordability, and a company called Cosnova owns two companies called Essence and Catrice. Now, these are German-based companies, but they are available all around the world. In Canada, United States, you'll find them online. I believe the website is essencemakeup.com, but you can order it and find it anywhere. And I want to share with you some of my favorite products. And honestly, there's nothing here that I would not recommend. I've tried them all throughout the year, and just kind of a roundup of, my experience with Essence makeup and how much I love it. So starting first of all with primer and foundation. Now, I actually don't usually wear a primer, but I did find this product from Essence. It's called Glow Serum Primer. It's a primer, but also gives you a glowy undertone. And I really, really like this product. It's actually got a watermelon on the front of it, and it's kind of, I think it's got a scent, a little bit watermelon-y, but I'm going to pop this on instead of my oil. And, not too much of it, just a small amount, and just rub it in. And it's very, it does have a nice scent, and it gives your eyes and your face a little bit of moisture. Now, have you had a year of discovery with makeup? I mean, have you found things this year that you really, really love? I'd love to know more about your discoveries. And I'm really honestly not going much further than the drugstores. So Essence Primer, I think, is a good start. Gives you a nice glow to your face, actually. I just noticed that as I'm looking into the mirror. So first thing I'm going to put on is some foundation. Now, I don't have the whole range of colors to show you here. This is Pretty Natural is the brand, but they have products that start with, this is 50, and my skin is kind of a light beige neutral tone, and anything under this is very light. So when you're looking at this product online, make sure that you're not thinking you need a 20 or 30 because that's what you normally purchase. This is a 50, the number 50, and for me it works perfectly. Also, before applying it, I want to just mention brushes. Okay, now you can spend a ton of money on brushes, or you can buy Essence brushes. Now, I've used these. You can see they're used, but their foundation brush, which I'm going to use right now, is perfect. It's got a firm feel to it. There's blush brushes and highlighter brushes. I think their brushes are as good as anything that you can buy personally. And I think these cost around about $20 for the whole set. They're like $3.95. All the products are under $5 with Essence. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to apply some of this beautiful, Pretty Natural foundation in color 50. And let's see, I think what I'll do is I'll just pop it on my brush, and then I can, just a small amount. This, by the way, is not a large container. So for the $5 that you spend, you're not getting as much product as you might get from another brand, higher end, more expensive. But now, so that to me is a little teeny bit bright, or light, but I'm okay with that. I can make this work because I have all other treasures here to share with you. So let's do this first. How are you all doing, by the way? I know this video is going up just around the holidays, and I hope that you're all enjoying the season. I know this can be both a beautiful time of the year and also a stressful one. So I hope that you're finding a bit of both, because I think there's that counterbalance, without the textures of the the down days, the good ones aren't so strong. But anyway, I love this. I quite like this foundation. It's no, it's not going to cover up those wrinkles. It's not going to vanish, make things vanish, but it's going to give you a nice, firm, or, just nice foundation base. And I'm going to just place this up here. Actually, it's got quite a nice glow to it. I just noticed that as I was putting it on. Just pull my hair back a little bit here. Yeah, it's got a nice glow. It's very lightweight. I would say it's a medium coverage. It's not a heavy foundation. Okay, let's keep moving here because we got lots of fun things to share with you. And I'm going to put it a little bit under my eyes. I don't have a concealer from them, so I'm not going to use, I don't use concealers much anyway, but I'm going to take a tiny bit on my fingers and just pop it under the eye. Has anybody found a nice concealer that they love? I just have I've mentioned many times, given up on worrying about concealer because I don't have well, I do have little bags under my eyes, but it's mostly wrinkles and those are smile lines. I'd rather have the smile lines, than the than sort of a Botox look face. But anyway, it's all done with lighting and fun and a sense of joy and sparkle with life. So makeup can just make you look better than you feel inside, or as good as you feel inside. So I'm going to, the contouring, I don't normally do too much contouring like bronzer or contouring underneath my cheeks, but they do have a nice contour product here. And there's two versions of this for light skin and then darker skin. So, and that's actually, I think, very good for a drugstore product. It's kind of rare, but I'm going to use, or if I can find my brush here, I've got a smaller one. It's, there's two that are very similar. That's the blush brush, and then there's one a little smaller. And I'm going to just take a little bit of this cool toned, and you can see as I'm putting it on, can you see the color that's forming there? And I'm going to not make it like so contoury as more bronzery, and bronzer is more where you put the color where the sun might fall on your cheeks. So I'm just kind of putting a little underneath and then bringing it up a bit. And the other place, of course, to use this technique is underneath the gels. And you can just sort of, you can draw a firmer line. I use cream contours or bronzers sometimes, but you can make it darker or more intense. But I kind of just like this natural look. In terms of blushes, I think that, by the way, there's a highlighter option that you can use as well on this to go above the cheeks. But I've got another product for that. I think that Essence does some of the nicest blush products ever. They do some new baked ones, which I couldn't find, but they're called Mosaic. And this one, though, is it looks peachier than it is actually in real life, but is more pinky. But I like this. I think it's a very pretty color. And I'm going to use that other blush brush, which is a bit more fluffy, and just put that on my cheeks. And as you can see, it's pigmented. I mean, you can see the color, and I'm hardly using any at all. And even though in some ways I prefer a cream blush, I don't think that Essence does any cream blushes, and I like this one just as well. Now, as you can see, as I've mentioned, it's very pigmented. So I'm going to use my technique that everyone's talking about now. It's not a big surprise, of course, but you take your foundation brush and then just go back over. Just to sort of keep it like almost like an undertone, like your blush is kind of like an undertone rather than just like sitting on top of your skin. And can you see how that softened it out quite a bit? And what I do too is I now bring this slightly pigmented foundation, you can't see it of course, up under my eyes. So you almost get like this effect of a color corrector underneath your eyes. I think that's a really cool technique. Okay, for eyes. Eyebrows, of course, for me are one of my favorite things to worry about. Not worry about, but I just can't seem to deal with them. I used to have beautiful shaped eyebrows, but now they're like two completely different creatures. And I'm using the Essence, what is this called? Make Me Brow. This comes in, I think, 3 different colors. This is the taupe, and then there are 2 darker colors. And the reason I like this is it's a very small mini wand, and you can actually use it in 2 different ways. You could actually use it to quite color in your eyebrow, but you can also use it as a brush to give it a little bit of, sort of natural texture. So I'm going to, as you can see, I've got a big gap. You can't probably see too much, where I have no eyebrow anymore. So I'm just bringing this across, almost like, kind of a pencil, and drawing out the line of my. Now you can see already that's got some darkness to it and a little bit of shape. But then I'm going to just take the brush part of the applicator and just fill that in. And I'll do the other side. I might need to put a little bit more on my wand. But this is like $3. All these products I think I've mentioned are like, $4 or $5, $4. They're super affordable. And I'll do the same with this side. Don't forget, by the way, to take it out to the end. Don't forget to do that. And if you've got the opportunity to bring it up a little bit there, that's good too. But to be honest with you, when I travel, I take this one with me all the time because it's just so lightweight, and it's brushing my brows up a little bit. Okay, so for me, I think that gives a nice shape to my eyebrows, so I'm happy with that. And I've been using this product, this Go Make Me Brow, for a long time, and I like the taupe color. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyes, but before I do that, I bought a couple of lipstick products, and one is called What the Fake. This is supposed to be a plumping product for lips. They do great glosses, by the way, and I'm going to talk about them, but this is a plumping gloss. Now, it comes in 3 versions, so be careful. The first one is chili flavored, very hot and spicy on your lips. The second is cinnamon, and this one is hyaluronic acid, which is great for dry lips in the winter months. So I'm going to pop that on just to see, as I'm doing my eyes, kind of what effect it might have on my lips. I did try this yesterday. I've never tried it before, and it felt really good, very slippy, but we'll try it. See if you can notice any difference in my lips as we get closer to the end. Okay. You definitely feel a little warmth. And I'm not a big fan of those sort of very hot and spicy plump my lips products, but we'll see what happens with this one. Now, I'm going to do eyes with a beautiful palette. Now, Essence has done, as you probably all know, because I've talked about them, those 4-pan palettes, you know, I got to Mauve It and the green, and there's a taupe version. I love those, but I gave those away. I gave them away to someone that I really wanted to have a go at some easy to use palettes. But I picked up this one here. It's called the Rose Edition. The reason I like this one so much is this color right here, this kind of cranberry color with the pink and taupe. And so I'm going to play with that, and there's a nice dark color for the edge as well. As I've mentioned millions of times, I'm not a huge powder eyeshadow person. I like creams, but I do like this combination, and I'm going to try it and see what I can create, kind of a, well, not holiday look, but just something a little more sparkly. So I've got 2 brushes from Essence here that I'm going to show you. One is like a flat brush, can you see that? And the other is fluffy. And I'm going to start by using the fluffy brush just on my lid. And I'm going to use, which one is it? That's this taupey one, right here. And this is almost like skin, oops, wrong brush. Let's try this one. And I'm going to just put that on my lid and a little bit up. I have hooded eyes like so many people do, but I'm going to use this anyway. It's quite a light taupe. It's not too dark. And I'm going to bring it up here above just in the crease. And you know, if you're looking straight ahead, I mean, you can see my eyes are hooded, but if you're looking straight ahead, if you can just see a little bit of that shadow color, then that's, I think, a good strategy. And I'm going to take that flat brush and use this darker brown color right on the edge. And this is just really a little bit of fun. And I bring it sometimes on the lid as well, almost like a liner, but not all the way across, just at the end. And I like this color. It's a little dark. It's not my normal sparkly light pinky peach, but I do like it. It's nice. And if you're going out somewhere, you know, in the evening and you've got an opportunity to kind of, you know, glam it up a bit, why not? That's what I say. Now I'm going to take that beautiful cranberry, this one here, and I'm going to also put that on the edge. But I'm going to just bring it over a little bit. Can you see that color? I don't know whether this is showing up on the phone or not. I hope so. I'm going to, okay. Now, I'm taking that fluffy brush that I lost, and I'm just gonna kind of gently, not brush so hard that you lose the color, but just so that you blend that top part. A lot of people go do really, you know, kind of harsh. And I think it's better just to go very gentle, just to make sure that like you haven't got a really, you know, solid line going across the crease. Now I'm going to take a look in my mirror because I want to make sure it's more or less even. Okay, I think that's even. Now what I'm going to do is play with that cranberry. I'm so excited. I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to mix that color right there. This is the cranberry. And right next to it is a pink. And I'm going to smudge my finger in the bottom part there so I'm not destroying the whole thing. But I'm going to put this on my eye in the center. A little bit of fallout I can feel already, but can you see that lovely color? think that's so, so pretty. So I'm going back into the cranberry and that pink. And try this side. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the pink, a bit more pinky, just so I got some lighter color. But that combination, I think, of the pink and the cranberry, I like it. I like it a lot. And this palette, you know, was about, I think, $5 again. So you can really do some amazing things with Essence products, you know, for a relatively low budget. Whoops, took my mirror there. So let's just see what I've got going on here. Okay, I like that. Now there is a beautiful, just to even go further, there's a beautiful sort of a crystal shimmery color right here. It's not, wait, I need another finger. It's not so brilliantly bright, but I'm going to put it on the center of my eye right here. Just to give it some sparkle. I love sparkle. Just on the inner corner there. Okay. This is a very nice palette, actually. I'm having fun with it. I don't normally play too much with eyeshadow palettes anymore, but I like this one. It's okay. It's good. So those are my eyes, the eyeshadow. I think that's kind of pretty. I like the tone of it. I like that sort of purpley, almost cranberry pinky color with the brown and the taupe. Nice. Okay, mascara. I mean, there's hardly anyone in this world that doesn't know about Essence mascara. This, honestly, I think if I had to choose my top 3 mascaras in the world, this would be one of them, $4. It's the Lash Princess. It is the green. They come in, like Lash Princess comes in about 5 different variations, and some are for volume, some are for length, but this one is my favorite. And I'm not even going to use any, any primer or anything. Oh, they do a primer. I'm looking at it here. This is their primer, which is actually very nice. I'm going to just pop this mascara on. It's almost a perfect mascara. It's got a great wand, and it does magical things to eyes. Watch. Okay, I'm going to try to get over here. And like I mentioned before, if you just hold that wand a little bit at the base of your lashes, and then kind of pull up, just go easy, that you don't stick it in your eye. Okay, so you can see the difference already. This is, it's a really nice mascara, and I'm not surprised that Essence, you know, wins all kinds of awards for it. It's just amazing. I'll try putting this one on this side. And again, just give yourself some time. You don't have to rush. And then just hold it. Lift up. Okay, so I think, to be honest, this is one of the nicest mascaras around. I really, really like it. Okay, I'm going to just do another dab to get a second coat on there. And hopefully you can see the difference. Okay, it's really pretty. You know, I'm going to do something with these eyes. I want more pink. I want more pink up there. So let me just take my beautiful, beautiful, oh, I know, where's it gone? The palette. I'm just going to pop a bit more pink on the eyes. And I need to. Okay, let's try this. No, I mean, eyeshadow for me is like, I think it's my artist that comes out. Like, I like all the colors and the blending, and it's just really fun. Okay, that's better. That's more like what I was hoping to achieve. I'm just going to go back over my mascara in a sec. Okay. I think that's better. More pink, which is what I want. Just grab my eyelashes again. Actually, you know, I've never put 3 coats of this on, and it actually looks great. It's amazing. I never put on my bottom lashes. Do you guys do that? I never do anymore. Wow, actually, you know, I'm actually interested in how this is looking, because I've never actually done it that many times. There are three coats. I think it's pretty. How's my lips? Okay, I did feel a bit of a burn, a little sting, but nothing dramatic. And I don't know whether you can see any difference in my mouth, but it feels okay to me. I'm going to just make sure I didn't smudge my eyeshadow there. I'm just going to do this to get. Wow, Those lashes are amazing. I'm going to put some lipstick on. They've got some beautiful lipsticks, and when you go to the Essence counter, or if you see it online, there's so many different kinds. They do a pretty good matte lipstick, and they also do great lip liners. This lip liner is called Curious. It's the Essence Stay 24-hour lip liner, and I love this lip liner over just about everything I've ever used, and I'm going to pop it on right now. I don't know how this is going to work with that gloss. Oh, it's working. It's okay. Okay. Not as, I'm getting a bit more slippery because of that lip gloss I had on. But it's a nice lip liner. Trust me on that one. You won't be disappointed. There's, I think, about 5 different colors, but this is the one called Curious, and I love it. Lipstick, I've got this beautiful one here. It's it says it's actually matte, Hydra Matte, which I've tried this several times, and it's a beautiful pink. I love it. It's nice kind of dusty rosy pink, and it is technically matte, but it does not go on like a matte. It seems very much more creamy to me, which I like. I find matte, like liquid lipsticks, are so drying, but this one is not. Okay. I'm having to press a bit because that lip gloss really gave it a nice, sort of slippy surface. But I like it. It's very nice for a matte lipstick. And this one is called, it's number, what number is this one? 404. And actually, I quite like that. I think since I've got such strong eyes, I'm kind of okay with not having the lips all that strong. But I do have another lip gloss, and this is one that is talked about by everybody. Everyone loves their lip glosses. They're probably the best lip gloss formulation around, not just the drugstore. It comes in all different colors. I've got the clear, which you can probably notice is almost completely gone. But I picked up this one the other day because I wanted a pinky finish to this, and I'm going to try it for the first time. I'll see what it looks like. But honestly, the quality of these lip glosses, and they're $3. It's amazing. So let's try it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was hiding myself there. Okay. That is so pretty, I think. Just my opinion. I get carried away with makeup. I just think, I look at my face and I think, it's still me, but I still feel like I've done something to bring the light and the sparkle and the shine from inside of me out. And when I put lip gloss on, and it makes my mouth feel, just very beautiful and shiny, and I just love it. Hope you do too. Hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the section below. Oh, I have forgotten one thing, which I just noticed on my desk here, which is one of their Christmas products. It's called, what is it actually called? Cookies for Santa. It's a highlighter, and it's a baked highlighter, and I love baked products. They tend to give you a very nice texture, like not it doesn't lay on your skin. It sinks in somehow. I don't know. It's the process of baking. But I'm going to just take some of that and put it on my cheeks. It says on the packaging online that you can actually put this on your eyes. On the top as well. I don't know whether that's doing anything. I think it is. So let's just take a bit of this, and with my brush, you can put this up here, they say. The they that tells us how we wear our makeup. You can do it any way you want. You can put it on your nose. Just have fun with it. Okay, everybody, well, that's my Essence drugstore haul I'm really for 2022. I've collected all of these over the year, and I'm so happy that I have it. And that I can say honestly, hand on heart, these products are wonderful. They're affordable, they're good quality, and I think Essence needs to be commended for that. Of course, there's all kinds of other products on the market, but these were my favorites I wanted to share with you. So if you've got a favorite drugstore brand, please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. I'd love to have you here in our family. You are loved and respected, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. And I'm so happy that we get these opportunities to just sit and chat and put makeup on together and enjoy being, in this mode of aging beautifully. Totally different definition, but we are still aging beautifully. Wishing you all well. Have a great day, everybody. Take good care. Bye for now.